Listen to me carefully right now because this may change the way you think about learning English forever. You do not need more talent, you do not need a better memory, and you do not need to be smarter than anyone else. What you need is exposure, and exposure begins with listening. Most people fail at learning English not because they are weak, but because they are silent. They wait. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they understand everything. They wait until they are confident enough. And while they wait, nothing changes. Your brain does not learn language through rules first. Your brain learns language through sound, through rhythm, through repetition. That is how you learned your first language. You listened for years before you spoke, before you read, before you understood. And your brain did the work quietly in the background. English is no different. The biggest lie people believe is that they need to understand everything to make progress. You do not. You need to hear everything. Understanding comes later. Listening comes first. When you listen, even if you do not understand much, your brain is working. It is building connections, recognizing patterns, learning sounds. You do not feel it happening, but it is happening. Listening is powerful because it fits into your life. You can listen when you are tired, when you walk, when you cook, when you drive, when motivation is low. You do not need discipline. You need access. Listening turns English from a subject into part of your daily life. You are not lazy. You are tired. You are busy. You are overloaded. Traditional learning asks you for more energy. Listening asks for almost none. That is why it works. There is a moment every learner remembers, the moment when English stops sounding like noise and starts sounding familiar. That moment only comes to people who listen regularly. You do not need confidence to listen. Listening is safe. You do not need to speak, respond, or perform. You just need to be present. Your brain loves repetition. The same words, the same phrases, the same structures. What was once noise becomes sound, then meaning, then instinct. That instinct is fluency. Not perfection, not speed. Instinct. Stop waiting for the perfect method. There is no perfect method. There is only time spent with the language. Children learn faster not because they are smarter, but because they listen more. They absorb without pressure. You can do the same. Before your mouth can speak, your ear must understand. Accent, intonation, emotion. Books cannot teach that. Listening can. If you listen daily, English will feel less scary, words will come faster, and one day you will realize you understand far more than you thought. Not because you tried harder, but because you stayed connected. You do not need to believe me. You only need to test it. 10 minutes a day without judgment. Listening is the easiest habit you can build and the hardest one to lose. You do not learn English by forcing it. You learn English by living with it. Listening is living with the language. So press play. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because every minute you listen, your brain is already learning, even if you do not feel it yet.